certainly no doubt in my mind about my ability to race, and that's an element of the sport which obviously I enjoy very much.
Yeah, we had a good season last year. We came second in the World Championship, but it was the last year, and now it starts completely new year, and we need to try to do it better this year.
My goal in 04 though was not to overtake a single car. I want to be on pole position, and I want to lead all of the races. The reality, of course, will be somewhat different, and at some point you're going to have to battle in amongst the field, but I don't doubt that I can do a good job in that situation.
It's like starting from zero again and try to be your best. I think so. Reliability is big key this year, because if you can finish all the races, you usually score at least a few points, and a couple of points can make a big difference in the end of the year. But it's not only the reliability, you need to be quick also, otherwise you will never win the races. And it's both. Of course, you would like to do well in every race, not for yourself and for the team, but all the people who is working for repairing the car and building the car. But basically, you are disappointed if you're not doing well. You lose as a team and you win as a team.
You have to dig deep going into a season, especially at the point I am in my career. You know, I've been around in Formula 1 for several years. Some of the victories I've had have been very strong, world-class victories. And what I intend to do is to try and bring all those together in a single season and come away with the championship. Well, the biggest change in the regulations for 04 is a one-engine rule, where previously we could change engines on Friday, Saturday, and then use that engine through Sunday on the Grand Prix. Now we're only allowed one engine for the whole weekend. Failure to be able to run that engine for the whole weekend means a penalty of 10 places on the grid after qualifying.
Yeah, I think so. For drivers, the new rules doesn't change much. Of course, the qualifying is slightly different from last year, but it's basically it's just two qualifyings next to each other, and otherwise it's quite the same from last year. But the reliability is key point this year, and hopefully we can be good on those sides.
We have two new Grand Prix on the calendar for this year. We're moving away from Europe, going to Bahrain and also to China later in the season. At this point, obviously, the circuits are not fully completed, so we don't know exactly what to expect in terms of the profiles. The challenge of learning a new track is something that I enjoy very much. I would expect anything between 10 and 20 laps to really have got a good understanding of just where the track's going. In many ways, to have a true World Championship, we should be expanding out through the Middle East and obviously through Asia.
It's interesting to go some new circuits and some new cities, but hopefully they can manage to do the circuits ready for on time. And usually we just go on there and you walk around or go around with the bike, and then once you go driving, you learn it quite quickly in few laps. You know at least which way it's going, and then you just try to get your setup right and get more used to it with the circuit. It's difficult to really say which team or which driver is strongest. In testing, everybody does their own thing, and some things do very quick lap times suddenly, and I think so it will be Ferrari, Williams, us and Renault, I think so, but there might be some other teams also who will be strong, and just wait and see.